Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift? We've got you. Guitar? Coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel.
Guitar. Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party? Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Yeah, I'm just so excited for our players and the way they won this game. For people that watched football in the conference, that's a very, very good Buffalo team. They have lost some close games to some outstanding teams, and I thought they were as good as anybody in our league. They lost by 1 point to Northern Illinois, and then they went through three quarterbacks. We didn't expect to see the starting quarterback. We had something. I knew something was up, but he played with a lot of poise. He couldn't move around much, but he's such poise. He ran their offense like a veteran, and thank goodness he couldn't run like he did last year against us. But anyway, it was a great team effort. Our offense, we got enough points on the board first half. The defense did a good job. Then we were flat in the third quarter. And then when Tommy got knocked on his shoulder, I was afraid it might be something. But to be able to come back from that, I was so proud of that because I don't know, you'll have to tell them what it was, but I know you got slammed pretty good. And but just the poise that our offense showed to come back on that drive. Kevin Gladney, wow. I mean, Kevin Gladney's had to watch some younger guys play a lot, take a lot of his playing time this year, and he's been a great team guy. Everybody loves him to death. And for him to, those are stories that, as a coach, you love to see it happen because he's a special guy. And he made a special play that will be big for us the rest of our lives. As far as the way he's fought through things, and to be so, he's a local fellow from Firestone, so I'm all proud for him and that he did that. But these guys did a great job, and we'll just open up for questions.
You said you were flat in the third quarter. They were pretty much running the ball down the road.
Well, I was talking about offensively, but defensively, but defensively too, we couldn't stop them again. Chuck Amati, they throw the ball pretty well. They threw for about 600 yards against Western Michigan. You try to play it a little bit of this, a little bit of that. When you hold a team to 20 points, that ain't a bad hold a team to 20 points. And
I'm
you
just
jump,
what you're saying.
but we couldn't stop what?
Yeah, because they were just running it right at you, and then all of a sudden they decided to throw.
Well, they were. You know what? Everybody. I'm not going to second guess them. I'm just saying is you run. How about us? We couldn't run all day, and then when we had to run the clock out, we made first downs right up the gut. We couldn't run for a yard, and then so you explain that one because they had everybody on the line of scrimmage. I don't know why things go all the way like that.
I'm not asking you to second guess them, but as a coach, when you're running the ball that well.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And then you switch to throwing it. No, I'm not. But
every coach has got to make sure and see what they're doing on defense and what they're doing and try to do the best they can. You know what?
Did it surprise you?
We're talking about when they you throw the pick at the one and they just run it right out of the end zone on 3 or 4 or 5 plays.
Right.
And they run it right, 35?
Well, they were. I think first of all they were afraid they were backed up and they'd get the punt blocked. So they had to move it out from there.
Right, but I'm saying they did it by running the football.
Yeah.
They run it out to.
You guys are asking the wrong question. You know what? We stopped them. We did a great job of stopping them. Give my defense credit for playing good pass coverage and forcing them to run the football out there at the end. I'm just so glad because again it was this was a team that we could bend but not break. You don't always like that label, but it defines us a little bit on defense. We bend but not break. And that was the offense. We got down to the 5-yard line early. We left some points on the board early. We got down to 5 and had a foolish penalty. I'll have to see it. They said they got two guys got jawed at each other, and our guy butted him in the head like that. I did, but that's foolish if it happened. I couldn't see it. But a 15-yarder like that and kicked it, and we missed the field goal. We've got to get our field goals corrected.
Thomas, what was the difference for you today on the decent pass? It's just that they brought him in, or what? Because you guys have been trying to hit those for 3 or 4 weeks now, and they haven't always been there. The 36-yarder, Gladney made a tremendous catch first of all, but the 42-yarder as well. It seemed easy on those on the 42-yarder inspection.
I just took it on myself. I got to play better, I'm a 5th-year senior, and just me thinking about myself and how I feel about myself. I gotta play better. So that's just on me. Just not hitting guys, just not hitting guys. So just put it on myself, and just something that we had to do because we got to do it to win.
Play better, does that include throwing blocks for your running back when the game is winding down?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just football. I'm not really thinking about anything out there. I'm just trying to play, just trying to win. I don't care if we had 3 rushing touchdowns instead of my 3 passing touchdowns. If we won, we won. So that's all I care about.
This is for Coach and for Tommy. I mean, again, really the difference at the end of the day is a veteran quarterback versus, even though he's kid and coming back, versus sophomore he throws. His interception doesn't hurt you as much as the other kid's interception hurt them, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I mean, when they're backed up like that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a veteran
we expect
versus-
Tommy to play like he plays, and even and he's very critical on himself when he doesn't play as well as he could. But when you're 21 or 29, there ain't too many errant throws out there in a ball game, and but you're always wanting to make sure you always remember the ones you miss. But like I said, their quarterback again very good. He came out, and I'm sure he's played with a bad wheel, but he was the one that beat us last year and did a pretty good job.
Any questions? Any other questions?
Trump, go ahead.
Just talk about going forward. I mean, this was a start. Every year it seems like you guys are sitting at a pretty good spot. And then it's now, what are we going to do with it?
What are we going to do now?
Play
Huh?
3 or 4 at home?
You can say this year, every year it's going to be like that. The Eastern Division. I mean, I think we play number 2 team in the nation. We play a top 25 team in the nation. We play a 10-win
I
Troy
guess I'm
State.
talking
So
about
we're
that.
always. But I'm saying, so it always comes down to the last 4 games, and for the other teams too. And if you win them all, you have a great year. And if you don't, you don't. And if you win enough of them, that's just the way it's always going to be. Because most of the teams in our go look at the records of most of the teams in our conference. Our non-conference schedule for most of us are really tough. They're not kind of tough. They're really tough. And so you pile up your losses early, and you've got to fight your whole way back. But like we said, we don't get to the Eastern Division usually till late in the year, and it boils down to that. But that's why I don't like to talk about games. We got 2 days of rest, and we got 1 game to go because we got 1 game to go that we think about the next one.
But you say 2 days of rest.
Well, we have an off week, but our off week is only 2 days. We play next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So instead of having a full 7-day off week, we only get a 2-day off week.
You can.
So in other words,
I think only 2 teams in the league had off.
Yeah, it's a 10-day break. It's not.
It's a 10. Yeah, everybody gets a 10. Well, almost everybody gets a 10 day break.
No, instead of a 7.
No, there's-
It's 10.
we don't have 2. No, we play.
Correct.
It's a 10
We always have 7 days between every game.
Right.
So we get 2 extra days.
Yeah, 4
That's all I
days.
said. 2 a day. 2 a day.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but if you have a Saturday off, if you have an off week and another date, you have more than 2. Okay. So I'm just saying it's not your normal off. When you play 12 games, you'd like for your players to have an off week to just heal. In our conference, we don't have all that with these Tuesday games.
I think only, like I said, I think only 2 teams in the league.
I'm speaking for our. I'm speaking for our league.
Because
Yeah.
of the midweek game.
I'm speaking for our league.
Yeah.
But I think if their coach told me before the game that he plays next Wednesday, so he gets 3 off. Then he plays Thursday the week after that and gets 4. It's a little different than everybody. It is what it is. It is what it is.
But again, 3 or 4 at home, this is a good way to start it.
Yeah. Like I said, these guys have done a great job. But like I said, we got to celebrate and enjoy it, and then get back to work because we've got some teams playing very well.
Just today.
Our next week the game was with who?
Miami.
I haven't even thought past 1 game, and Miami beat that team out there too.
Most coaches have always, when I talk to them, say it's not who's on the field at the start, it's who's on the field when the game's ending, with the game on the line.
Right.
Why was Deltron Sands there?
Well, I think the coaches have a lot of confidence in Deltron. He's been making plays, and I guess the big thing for Deltron, he can speak for himself, but when something's not there, he's had a knack for making something when it's not there. Even the fumble that he had last week, he made a play out of something that wasn't there, and then got the ball popped out. I thought he was over there. I guess he didn't come in. But Deltron has been a player that we've seen him make plays when plays aren't there. And we needed some special runs, and I think he's earned that because he's got that kind of excitement about himself. that pretty much saw the game. His 3 or 4 runs at the end were just, I mean, the game was over.
It's crucial.